Hey, what's going on, guys? Over here, and welcome back to the F1 2017 Co-op Career Mode or Online Career with myself, Arava, and Tom97HD. We're here for the Canadian Grand Prix, round number 7, and it was a pretty damn awesome day for myself, and a good one for Tom as well, in qualifying Tom, and I think we're both very ready for Canada. Interesting strategy, maybe, though. Little hesitation between both of us on what we could go for.
Yeah, I mean, well, first of all, you've got the lovely advantage of having P1, and obviously there's such a huge run into the first corner, so you're obviously going to be under threat by various cars, whereas I'm a bit more in the pack in P7, and I'm at risk of definitely maybe my front wing having a few issues into the first couple of corners, so I'm very wary of that. But for today's race, we have absolutely no chance of rain, so it's going to be dry throughout, and strategy is going to be an interesting one. I'd say there's about 3 options you could go for in this race. There's a 1-stop, there's a 2-stop, and I'd even say the 1-stop on super softs is a bit tight for tyre wear, so maybe a soft compound might have to come into play. So it's all to play for, and it's quite open, which I quite like. Personally, obviously, my strategy is on screen. You guys can see what's going on, and then now as you can see what's going on here if you're watching on his POV. But after Monaco, which was it was alright race. It was mixed, I'd say, at best. Mixed.
Yeah,
the front wings were, well, you know, there was plenty of front wings used. Hopefully there'll be far less used today. But other than that, we can hopefully have a good race. I know we are pretty quick around here compared to the AI, so it might turn out to be a straight fight between myself and Arav, and this could be pretty interesting, Arav.
Yeah, I think so. But without further ado, I think nothing more needs to be said. Let's get going to the Canadian Grand Prix.
This is it.
Here we go then.
5 red lights.
I don't have anyone in front of me to 5 red lights. And we're away. I have no idea what my start's like. I think it's poor. It's poor. I've been attacked by both Mercs.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
Ooh. I think there's a bit of a lag or maybe screen freezing going on there.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Right. Yep.
What happened?
I'm 4th. I'll take that.
What? Jeez.
Yeah. Very good. Very nice. There was Jeremy Clarkson. Yes.
Meanwhile, I just somehow managed into turn 1 in first. I think the screen freezes helped me a little bit because the Mercs lagged a bit back. But now I'm under attack straight away by Bottas. I feel like the Mercedes power, bog standard obviously on this online session, is going to be a bit too much maybe for me. But we'll try and see what we do in the corners. And Tom's into 3rd now, I can see.
We're looking very good so far. We're looking very, very good. So I'm sniffing early on here. The qualifying pace was not there, but you know, admittedly with a bit of an assist to the lag, we've made a very good start to this Grand Prix. I can't tell. I think the lag was definitely a screen freeze on my end,
right, okay.
which sort of triggered it. So yeah, that's sort of for a change, it actually helped me out. So we are in this race now, and that was a very nice chunk of the chicane I've taken out of there. So let's see if we can get past Bottas. I'm screen freezing a lot on this pit straight, which is where my frames drop. So yeah, we'll keep a keen eye on it. But for now, you're in the lead still, and it looks like you're actually now settling into this race a bit.
Yeah, I think so. Trying to settle in. A little bit of a snap of oversteer here and there. But we'll try our best to get away from Bottas. Let him fight Tom. Hopefully hold up Tom, because I have a feeling, I don't know, just by the way you started, yeah, there's some lag or screen freezing involved, but I think you've got some very decent pace in that Red Bull really in the corners.
Feels just good so far, but I'm not going to get carried away. I mean, Bottas has just left me for dead. That back straight there, the AI just finds some ridiculous
off that
grip.
Right-hander, off that chicane, they are godly.
Yeah, like they're absolutely untouchable. So it just leaves me too far behind into the hairpin for a possible attack on this back straight, and Hamilton's looking a bit good for company here, so I might have to be more concerned with what's behind me rather than what's in front of me here.
Look every direction, really.
Yeah, not too bad. Look at that.
Fast lap the Grand Prix.
DRS is now enabled, so
he's got some pace there.
Admittedly, a little bit of rich mix assistance on the straight. You know, obviously can't be getting just absolutely destroyed by Hamilton straight line speed. But I gained so much on Bottas in this first sector, but then literally up to here I'm all good, and then this next right-hander is like, see you later, mate. Yeah,
it's pretty much the same for me in terms of, like, I say hello to him basically when I look back behind me.
Definitely settling into this race a bit now.
Yeah, I think it's going to be I think once you get past Bottas, which I think is inevitable, there's going to be a fine little duel of the cards and the strategy really on what's going to happen between me and Tom here
I'd
today.
even say a duel of the cars as well. I fancy my chances so far. I guess that's where we strategise. This time Bottas won't have DRS from you, so
Definitely
I'm definitely a bit closer. He is flying away from me in that initial phase. I've left Hamilton for dead, by the way. He's just fallen off the face of this earth. So it's his front four setting the pace early on. Nice and aggressive through the chicane. Bottas has had a bit of a shaky exit out of the Wall of Champions chicane. Oh, and he just lagged forward. Great. Just when I thought I was getting close. Brilliant, brilliant. Right, I have to do the work all over again. I've just got to get a good exit out of the hairpin. If I get a good exit out of the hairpin, then I am all good. A little bit of a laugh tap there. I thought for a second the end plate would have been RIP, but right, okay. This time I feel like I've made a good go of it. As long as he doesn't pull off any Houdini stuff, then we should be good, hopefully, into turn one. I'm going to get nice and close here, and now into the chicane. Really trying to get a good line through there, set myself up an absolute treat, and here we go. This time we are close. I don't want to get too close in the slipstream because I fear the worst. Up the inside into turn one. Just about putting it back onto the tarmac there, not running onto the grass. We've made it stick. So first and second, you set a fast up just now to sort of respond to my imminent pass on the sort of arrow, but I guess now we see what sort of lap times we can exchange.
Oh no. I can already feel these tires starting to be a bit weak.
Yeah, back end is definitely, I'm being very, very
out
careful.
a few times. Curious here. I'm curious of what your strategy is going to be, because you were very, very half and half when we were looking through the strategy before we started recording.
I was giving away no classified intel. Bottas
I have to constantly monitor what you're doing into that final chicane. When does he pull the trigger?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I feel like you could be double bluffing here. You could be the one that pulled the trigger here. I like what you're doing, but it could be you who very well might change your mind. Yeah, these rear tires are definitely like, yeah, I can't handle that, bro. You're putting me too much stress. The balance is all wrong through there.
The NatWest balance is very wrong.
The Barclays balance.
Oh, I've cooked it into there. Oh, I lost a lot of time in that last chicane right there. I lost a lot of time.
Woo.
Oh, 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 oh. I am.
Keep doing those.
I am
definitely
flirting.
Lost a bit of time this time.
I lost time last time.
Oh, my frames are so poor around here.
I'm not gonna lie, like my frames are good on the top left. I can see it. Oh, I just had a bit of a screen freeze. Frames are good, but through the first sector, especially when I go through the right hander after the first chicane, my eyes start to like feel funny. Like it's almost everything's going jittery, but the frame rate's apparently still fine. Oh, screen freeze. Oh.
Oh. You still alive?
Yeah, I'm still alive, The screen freeze as I turned into the corner. So that wasn't ideal.
One more of them and I'd be in DRS.
I will say that I have a little annoyance with Windows 10. I updated it after updating and then tracking back on the update about 5 different times, but since they had that whole virus crisis, I thought, okay, I'll keep the update. Ever since then, my F1 game's not been as smooth, buttery smooth as the previous version of Windows 10. So I don't know what on earth the Craters update, ironically, is playing at.
Is this the excuse early on?
Yeah.
Being cracked open. Bro, I've had this issue for about a year now. Since I've had Windows 10. Since one of the first updates I've had it. Because the way 2016 and 17 worked is exactly the same. My 2016 was very buttery. And then an update came out. And then since then it's sort of been a bit... So, yeah, I've sort of gotten acclimatised to it, put it that way. Anyway, trigger has been pulled.
Alright, I know what he's doing now.
So how are you going?
Let me have a look at the old heads-up display.
See, I was looking at mine and I was a bit like, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, you only have to stop once now.
Okay, we are in relatively clean airs. Oh, cold tires.
Not.
Alright, cool. We are rocking and rolling. I've basically just made this race very awkward for you, haven't I?
You have, because now I have no idea where you really are in terms of after I make my first pit stop, and so I don't really know when to make that first pit stop.
The numbers, Mason.
They're gonna have to be run.
Very quickly. I am now in clean air. Officially.
Brag about it.
I wasn't before. I had to. Oh, whoa, whoa.
We had a bit of a wobble.
We had a bit of a free squeeze
Green squeeze, yeah, love it.
through the chicken.
Oh, I just had one on the exit.
Seems like you and me have a concurring issue here.
Yeah, both our games are shite now.
And your PC is the top of the range, so I know it's not just mine. Your PC is top of the pops.
Basically, dear Windows 10, why has your update, called the Creators Update, ironically, made creating a video more annoying?
Also, Cody's a little bit of optimization for lower end PCs would not go to miss. Come on, the boys. We are very close to man like Raniel Ricciardo. Here we go. Up the inside. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. That's a wall.
Ooh, lock up. So the hairpin breaks it. Not feeling any better.
Surely, though, I mean, even if you do go for the one stop, you're going to have to go into the soft compound tyres. Surely the supers are a bit of a stretch.
We shall see. We shall see.
You're going to just go for Spain again. Do I need to bring that up?
Hey, that worked. Nearly.
I believe it did not.
Spain did work. It's just that I messed up the traction when battling you.
I mean, you would have made it to the end of the race, albeit with 4 punctures. Right on the back of Perez. It's going to be a very similar move to the one I pulled off on my teammate. Getting nice and close and personal through the fast right-hander into the first sector split. Up the inside. Bish, bash, bosh. We are into P3. Fry 1-2, which I want to try and run the party for. So let's get the hammer down.
Right, I can confirm I pulled my trigger.
Oh. Ooh. I pulled my hand trigger. Aha. That is soft tyres. The numbers, I'm telling you, man, it was impossible to go super softs. The numbers would not allow it.
You don't know. There's some weird numbers Maranello will come up with sometimes.
Alright, so you're behind me, but you're going to have a little bit of nice company there with Perez. I'm just going to keep on doing my thing.
I've already passed him, so. Although, oh my god, I've gone. Ah! Shit.
What's happened there then?
I've lost my front wing.
Haha.
I literally had no grip turning in there. I went across the grass and straight into the wall.
Yeah, I had a similar issue. That's when I see the pits, I was like, no back end. What happened there?
Well,
cold tyres.
Fuck.
Oh, it's a bit of a breeze now, isn't it? And the numbers have served me correctly. There we go. The numbers don't lie, bro. Right, so we are going to inherit, starting from P7, the race leader Canada. Don't mind if I do.
Oh my shit! Ah! Well.
Oh. Well then. What's happened there?
Well.
As he just JB Canada Hamilton U2011.
No, well, because I was in the reverse position. I was where Hamilton was. Okay, what I did was I went for some Ferrari ping pong there. I went for some bunny hopping and then some ping pong with Hamilton and the wall, and that's not ended ideally. Really not ideally. From pole to DNF.
From hero to absolute donut.
God damn it.
Well, it's going to be a cruise and a half.
It is indeed. Here you go. He comes in even. And
Right.
he's magically got the same helmet as me. We'll gloss over that.
The challenge for this final stint is to beat the Iceman. Easy enough. Should be pretty standard. I'll hand over to you to give running commentary of my absolutely world-class driving and pursuit of your teammate. Thank you very much.
Well, at the moment, Kimmy's he's gone through the first chicane. He's looking pretty calm. I mean, when is he not?
I've managed to rejoin just in front of Perez, so I've got a clear run at the Ferrari driver. That was a Jim kind of hoppage though, over the curbing. Right, what is this lap going to be? 1 minute 09 maybe?
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
It's at 1:13 dead.
That was nearly 2 seconds out of Kimi there. Right, we're going to chuck it in there.
Oh, that's
That was perfect. That was absolutely spot on.
okay.
Yep, that was phenomenal. Absolutely world class. I think it's time to take a handbrake turn into the brisk alley, Conversation Street.
God. Oh
So,
my God.
Any conversation this week, Arav?
Conversation. Well, there was talk about wild coots earlier.
All right.
What do we think about the blue herring though?
Severely underrated.
Severely underrated.
Absolutely majestic creature.
It's actually it's so majestic that I don't think anyone's seen a blue herring apart from on a Photoshop screen.
That's actually true.
So that's a tough one there.
I guess we might have to, actually make a film for the episode about that.
Yeah, might have to have a whole VT on it, 10-minute long, end the show with it.
Is the blue herring underrated? Well,
Massa has just made an overtake on Magnussen. There's been an overtake in this race.
Hand it over to James May. I'm sure he'll take care of bird watching. The boring stuff we can hand over to him. In this case, that would probably
on an actual conversation in Conversation Street. Have you seen the utterly hilarious glitches that have compounded league races in the past couple of days? I saw one earlier through Puom, the exit of Puom, and it really got me laughing quite a bit. How just random the crash was.
Yeah, I definitely think there needs to be a severe improvement made to the online system. I think, don't get me wrong, I mean, the online as it is right now is much like a Jag. It's perfectly reliable, but there could be small tweaks for it to really be given a big facelift, in my opinion. That's going to end it for Conversation Street. Right, we are pushing hard now. Okay, Alonso, kill switch. Oh, no, I've got the line wrong through there. Okay, just
Tom
let
with
me
a
have
bit of a
your...
snaky exit there, and Kimi into the hairpin. He can see the light of day for another victory for him this season and for Ferrari. Oh, what the hell? What the? He's had a bad. He's had a bad. He's had a bad. He's had a very bad. In the final death, he's made a mistake. And he's going to finish in definite second. Kimi wins it. Decent stuff for Ferrari. Makes up for me being a twat with Hamilton. And Tom gets a penalty across. He won't care too much. Actually, he might do because Hamilton's right there.
Yeah, I've lost second.
And so Tom is going to finish in third position with my helmet still, which is...
I feel like that felt like a DNF, to be honest.
What went on? You just lost the back end out of the corner. Did he hit Alonso?
I just pulled off a Kimi special at the Kimi corner.
Decent. Well, 15 points there for him. Unfortunately, still, that's enough to pull Tom quite a bit ahead now of me. 59 to 39, 20 points ahead. So I ever need to now pull up the socks and come back at him next race.
Yeah, how's it all done there?
Kimi's win does well though, because Ferrari still lead the way by 24 points, so it feels perfectly fine, mate. I'm the rear gunner for Kimi this season, clearly. Right. So I just need to keep up with.
To be fair, I can't say much. Ricciardo's actually ahead of me still. How's that happen then?
He is, which is strange because Ricciardo's been an absolute turtle the last 3 races.
Well, I've still got work to do then.
But yeah, there we go for the Canadian Grand Prix. Topsy-turvy for both of us at different points of the race. All I can say is, yeah, I just messed up again. I'm not very good at these live reaction racing, am I? This concentration just goes 1 second and bam, you're done. And I had a bit of a ping-pong session with Hamilton, but in the end, Tom also had a bit of a bad at the end there. I still don't understand how he did it, but, you know, it was kind of weird because I had a view of Kimi coming down the back straight, so all I saw was in the background just a Red Bull sideways going towards the wall.
I look forward to watching this on your POV. I definitely I created a lot of smoke.
Yeah, a
But,
little bit of smoke as you span round.
Yeah, I think tyres were just letting go, and realistically, I don't think I would have passed Kimi. I would have had to, like, absolutely throw it into the chicane at the risk of a penalty for corner cutting and hope for the best. So I think I would have only finished second anyway.
Yeah. So that's going to be it for the Canadian Grand Prix. If you have enjoyed it, hit that like button. Let us know what you thought in the comments below. If you're new around here, then do get subscribed to either channel. Links in the description. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.